Okay. So for this sprint, I believe the only visual functionality we got was a little bit more of the route implementation. Um,
Oh,
I'll go ahead and start this.
okay, there we go.
And if you can see up here, it says route manager. And then the default route here is, the name is default route. We didn't get to the path nodes yet, so there's no length or duration, but it says it here, and it shows routes and tasks here. So we would be able to flip through those on the calendar if we wanted to, and you can right-click this area.
Daniel, are you talking?
Yeah, I was muting myself. I
Oh,
was saying I was inverting my mic. All I was saying was that you can't add nodes here. You can only add the title here, and those only come in through JSON. And potentially in like some future sprint, we could add something where you could look at a map here and pick nodes and get real fancy with it. But for the meantime, we didn't do that. It's just managed like that. So the main thing would be to import the JSON, which we were getting to, and then I think. Gabriel, you had gotten the map stuff almost done, but not quite there yet, right? So then that would have
so
been
go ahead and share
visualized.
your screen, Gabriel. There we go.
Yes. So basically, once the routes were implemented, I was charged with working on the Google Maps, well, the map, which I use the Google Maps API to be able to get that. Right now, it's hard coded to just have these locations, but the idea was to be able to grab those routes and create it on the map. I was able to get the map working. We just had some configuration issues. It's on user story 73,
Excellent.
not merged into master.
And then Jesse, did you have anything that you wanted to share?
Just that we reduced our what are they called? Spot bugs from like 22 to 10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Gabriel,
I wrote a bunch of tests and stuff like that. I don't really know.
What did Chris do as well? Since you
So
worked with Chris, let's go over
yeah,
what he
so
did.
I worked with Chris. Chris was working on developing this maps kind of view for the application. So
Okay.
the idea was you'd come here to maps, hit this button, and then you'd be able to select the route from the available routes, create a new route, and see all the info of the other routes.
I was working on getting the tasks, notes, and events to show buses, drivers, and tours. And that code still has a ton of bugs in it, so it's not merged into the master. I think that's it for our project. We're I guess for overall, I think we did pretty good. We worked really hard as a team. We could probably had better results than what we have. So I don't know I'm not really super satisfied, but for the amount of time we spent on it, I'm pretty satisfied, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are like, hey, we took this entire thing as far as we wanted to, but I think that given the time constraints and how we adapted to changes in our sprints, I think we're pretty happy with the work we put in.
Yeah. And then if, as a team, what do you think we could have done better?
I think that I think whenever we got together and coded at the same time, I think that was like pretty primo. I think that probably should have happened more. I wish
Absolutely.
I mean, it's hindsight's 2020. I wish we knew that going into it. We could have kind of planned for that since the beginning, but that's definitely something.
That ties in with what we would do differently if we started over, and that's just do more programming together. And what would we tell future generations of 316 students?
Don't take another class.
Take only this one.
Godspeed.
Don't take Calc 3 while taking this one. That's definitely what I would tell them. All right.
Honestly, yeah, I think that's it.